What's up? Thanksgiving weekend, guys, or Thanksgiving was Thursday. I mean, Thanksgiving was great. Unfortunately, we weren't here to do the Q&A. Just got in town. I just got to the house and I hit up Tennessee Flatbetter and I said, "Hey, Tennessee, what you doing?" He said, "Man, I'm watching TV with the wife, but he's all like, if you want to jump on, I'm down. You know, that's my boy. Every time I need him, he's there." So we got Tennessee Flatbetter in the house.
What's going on, everybody that's not in chat right now?
Everybody that's not in chat. It's all good. It's a weekend. Nobody's expecting stuff to pop off on Saturday,
Yeah.
so it's kind of one of those deals. So, what you do for Thanksgiving?
I went to my mother-in-law's place. Had turkey and everything. My old lady cooked was a lot better than last year's dinner. And then yesterday we went back over there and had leftovers. And then today we've been just chilling here at the house after I went to the pad and worked with my guys this morning.
Okay. When's test day? Was test day Friday? I miss it.
Nope, it is actually Tuesday.
Tuesday. What happened to Monday?
I've got a load to go out to Kansas City that I messed up on Monday.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
I made
Let's
a
see
mistake.
what
I grabbed
happened.
the wrong trailer. So by the time I got back to Springfield to grab the right trailer, they were already ready to go for Thanksgiving dinner. So I had to deliver it I have to deliver it tomorrow or
Oh
Monday.
no. I almost took a trailer out the other day like that. I grabbed the wrong trailer. It was one digit off, and I got to the outbound, and I just noticed that the number was one digit off. And I was all like, "Oh no!" I pulled it right back around, went back inside, dropped it, grabbed the right one, boom. So the numbers are close sometimes, and we all been there. That's why it's a good thing to have that outbound. You can kind of double check it because they stopped me and they're all like, "What trailer do you have?" And I looked at the number on the side of it and I said, "Wait a minute, that's one digit off." So, it happens. Hey,
Yeah.
River Rich.
Fortunately, I
What's going?
wasn't due outbound. I was actually at the shipper.
Oh, yeah. Too bad you didn't catch it there. So,
They caught me 27 miles away from my receiver. They were
ooh,
like, I think you grabbed the wrong trailer. Is it painted? And I said, yes, it is. And they said, that's supposed to go to Florida. Turn around and come back.
oh, oh. At least they didn't make you take it to Florida.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done
Oh, River Rich, what's going on, man? River Rich is that? I guess he ran through the holidays. He didn't.
Nice.
I, I think he ran through the holidays. I seen something on Facebook he posted, so I was like, "Oh man, look at this! He ran." And Greenwich, what's going on? Just had to get in the live, and you live in, didn't you? Yeah, I had to, man. I was like, look, I got home. I was all like, I spent the day in a car all day, and I'm ready, like, to talk to some folks instead of talking to myself in the car. We were playing the quiet game. My wife was done with us. We talked her ear off, and she was all like, "I'm done with y'all. Be quiet." Kinda, but I took some naps. Really, I got a good nap, so I have a lot of energy. Hey, what's up, trailer trucking? What's happening, man?
What's going on?
River Ridge says, "Don't these trailers have numbers?"
Yeah. See, no, the thing is when I grabbed my trailer from my shipper, I talked to the loader the day before when I dropped that trailer there, and he told me he was going to load the load that was going to go to Kansas City on that trailer I dropped. So when I got there at 4 o'clock in the morning, nobody was there. So I figured, hey, there's my trailer. It's loaded. They just got the number or the digits on the bills wrong. So,
So you were being proactive, and you said, "Let me get there before they even show up."
oh yeah. And Cornell was grabbing the trailer next to it, and he had the right trailer.
Uh,
It was the one he dropped.
Man, it happens. Like I said, it happens.
Oh yeah,
We
and the
got a
shipper
guy
was
on
all cool about it.
Facebook. Facebook over here jumping on in. What's going on? What's going on, John Sears? It's good to see people on Facebook watching. And River Rich says, "Yep, been running." So yeah, River Rich ain't got time to go home for Thanksgiving, man. He's out there making changes, making moves, making money, trying to figure out how to do things. You know, he's learning what's going on in the trucking world, best ways to manage his clocks, what speed to drive, how to get the best fuel, where you like going, dealing with the business, because he jumped right into leasing. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he's doing fine. He hasn't told me he's not. And I haven't seen any of his videos that he's not doing good. Hans is setting in Utah at Walmart, D.C. Get that detention pay, man. Get that detention stamp. So, yeah, detention pay at Walmart's will keep you, man. There's nothing about, there's no way around it, man. They kind of got you. If you're lucky, you get out of a Walmart in like 2 hours. If you're not lucky, it could be like 10 hours, whatever. I think the average wait at a Walmart for me is about 6 hours. What was the longest you ever waited on the flatbed side?
At a shipper, I'm not going to say the name of the place. You already know the name of the place I've sat. I got there at 7 o'clock in the morning. They said my appointment time is at 10 at night. The door wasn't going to even been open for me to back into until 10 at night.
Ouch. Well, yeah. I guess technically this one you're on right now, because you picked it up on Monday.
No, I picked it up on Wednesday.
Oh, you picked it up on Wednesday. So you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and leave with it on Monday. So
4 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning.
I'm surprised they just didn't repower it and give you something else to run.
Well, it was my mistake. I'm fine with taking it. I told my fleet manager I'm good with taking it up there. It just, unfortunately, they weren't going to take it at 3:30 Wednesday afternoon because they wanted to cut early so they could go home for turkey dinner.
Pegleg says, "Crap, I'm late again, and happy birthday, Twisted." Hey, thank you. As y'all know, Pegleg told everybody on Discord I was 21 today, so we're going with that. I am 21 years old today.
Oh, so you're gonna open a birthday present I gave you the day before you left.
Uh-oh. No, I'm not opening it. I told you. It's a gift, man. You can't open it. It's a gift. I still got your other one still wrapped, and I got one that my wife gave me, and it's still wrapped. And she tells me all the time, "Hey, you're not drinking this?" And I was all like, "No, it's a gift. I'm going to put it up." Maybe someday whenever I die, there will be a lot of liquor for a heck of a going away party for me.
Don't make that a challenge, brother.
What do you mean a challenge?
To see who can drink it all.
Oh, shoot. Hey, whenever I go, you're probably going to have a lot of liquor all by yourself.
So you share a birthday with Freight Skater.
Oh, you share a birthday with Freight Skater. Happy birthday, bro. I did not know it was Freight Skater's birthday, too. Well, happy birthday to him, too. And Han said 21 plus 21. No, I'm not 42. That's Thomas's age.
1 year off.
And then some. So 43 is Thomas's age.
Oh, make me old, and I'm not that old.
No, I'm 38 years old. I mean, y'all can't tell from the beard with all the gray in it and stuff, you know, but yeah, I'm 38 years old. A lot of my students think I'm 50 for some reason. I get that a lot. Hey, aren't you like 50? I'm all like, what?
Ouch.
No, I'm not 50.
Ouch.
I left out Thanksgiving morning, going to Florida, hit a damn wheelbarrow. I thought it said wheelchair. I was like, "You hit somebody in a wheelchair? Oh my God." Okay, back to I left out Thanksgiving morning going to Florida and hit a damn wheelbarrow on the way back to Mississippi in the middle of the lane in Tallahassee.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, hopefully it was empty because they're pretty. Most of the time, those wheelbarrows are pretty cheap made. So hopefully it just folded all up and didn't do no damage. I mean, I guess the rim and the wheel would be the hardest part in the wheelbarrow, right?
the barrel itself.
Well, isn't it like made out of some real thin gauge steel? Like, wouldn't it pretty much
Still going to
flatten?
do some damage.
Yeah. Hopefully, it didn't do too much damage, is what I'm saying. Yeah, like Han says, how much damage? But I think that wheel would be tearing stuff up. Oh, here we go. 5 lug nut covers in the front drive wheel. That's way better than like what it could have been. So 5 lug nut covers. Go get you some more at the truck stop. Are we talking about those plastic ones, like the spikes and stuff?
That's what it sounds
I
like.
like it. What you think of the spikes and stuff, Tennessee? You like the spikes?
They're good dress up. Unfortunately, hey, we got a real quick pause in the whole thing. We got a super chat from Hans.
Oh, Hans with the super chat, $10. Twisted is now part of the Over the Hill gang at 38. God, I'm over the hill. Like, hey, I thought I was over the hill at 25 because my dad passed away whenever he turned 50. So like that's kind of what I live life to is like I'm all like, let me get past 50. So
But
I guess I'll be hitting my midlife crisis soon, won't I?
in YouTube your midlife crisis.
Isn't YouTube? Isn't my midlife crisis? Hey, what's your midlife crisis, Tennessee? The motorcycles,
I haven't
the
hit it yet.
mopeds.
I haven't hit it yet.
He
And
said,
the old lady hadn't chimed in yet saying, yeah, you hit it yet. So I know I haven't hit it yet.
well, you did get a new car not too long ago. You got that little sports car with a system in it.
Oh, that was my Christmas present last year.
It could be counted at. Oh, I guess I had a midlife crisis earlier this year. I bought that 2018 Z71.
Ah,
So that was
with
probably
no
my
sticker
midlife
on it.
crisis right there. God, midlife crisis. I can't believe we're talking about it. River Ridge says, I almost hit a scoop shovel in Florida. I guess it feels Jose lawn maintenance trailer. Guess it fell off of. Okay, it fell off of somebody's trailer. Yeah, shovels ain't fun either. And I had a friend that I grew up with, and she lived in where I'm from in Lubbock, and we went to school. And her dad was in Dallas, and he was driving behind a truck that left a hammer on the back of a flatbed or on the bumper of a flatbed, something. It was like one of those work trucks. Well, the hammer fell off, bounced up in the air, went straight through the windshield, hit him right in the face, and killed him instantly. So, man, stuff falling off of vehicles and stuff like that is not good. It's really dangerous. You got to police your stuff and make sure your tools and stuff are like strapped down or put up where they're not going to fly off of a vehicle and kill somebody, man. Like at the end of the day, it's kind of like some of this ice and stuff on the top of the reefers and flatbeds and stuff. We don't want to be driving around with that all over the tops of our vehicles and stuff because one, it's making almost zero visibility with all the snow flying off, and a chunk of ice. I'm pretty sure a chunk of ice, especially if it's frozen enough, probably will go through a windshield. What you think, Tennessee? Will a chunk of ice maybe go through a windshield?
Oh, yeah. Chunk of ice will definitely go through a windshield. I had a buddy of mine riding on his motorcycle, got hit in the face with a cooler lid that come off the back of somebody's cooler in the bed of their truck.
Whew, it's
Oh
not
yeah,
good.
it left a gash all the way across like that. So
Was he wearing a helmet too, or?
no, we were out in Kansas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's another reason I don't ride motorcycles is because I might get hit by something. I hear bugs feel like rocks hitting you.
Oh, rain feels like rocks hitting you.
Yeah, I'm not driving. I ain't shoot.
That's why you wear a helmet, brother. You wear leather.
Yeah, I would, dude. Give me a full bodysuit. I'd be like those little kids on the paintball field that was wearing the whole juggernaut looking uniform out there. Yeah, ain't getting me.
You just gave everybody in Discord a challenge to find a picture of what Twisted would look like all suited up on a motorcycle.
Oh wow, you started that. You know the memes are gonna blow up now. P Matt says just gave the like, great channel, man. I appreciate that, Matt. I really do. Matt is let's see, is that Matt B? No, that's P Matt. So man, I appreciate it. Twisted is hitting menopause. Golly. Pegleg says trailer truck, at least the wheelbarrow didn't do too much. Yeah, it could have been way worse, man. Like I'm telling you, people need to really, really pay attention to what they got on their trailers and stuff. I see flatbeds all the time with like a bunch of rocks on there. I guess after they deliver the load, they didn't get all the gravel and stuff off. I see that stuff flying off all the time, and then the what are they called? Like the city trucks with all the asphalt and stuff and the gravel and stuff. Hate those things. Always breaking windshields. Always giving me rock chips. So are y'all? What do y'all do if y'all have a lot of rocks on the trailer? Y'all get out there and sweep off the trailer. You carry a broom for that, or how do you clean it off?
I usually kick it off. I don't have a broom on my truck. Some of our shippers or some of our receivers have brooms that we can use to sweep off the deck, especially if we're hauling recyclable cardboard.
Is that stuff pretty much a mess?
What's that?
Isn't that stuff pretty much a mess?
Oh yeah.
So I always hear that that's one thing people don't like to carry is that recyclable cardboard. It just looks like a bunch of boxes smashed together. They say that you always have to re-ratchet it. If it rains or there's moisture in the air, it becomes soggy. I heard it could be a nightmare load.
That's the only part is when it rains, it collects that moisture, collects all that water, and it weighs more.
It weighs more.
Yeah, because once cardboard starts soaking up that water, it starts getting heavy.
So if you know you're going through a scale, would you or I mean if you knew it was going to rain, would you tarp it?
No.
You see how I worded that at first, man? It sound like an outlaw for real. So if you're going through a scale and it's raining, you want to tarp it before it gets too wet because you busted. No, I mean like, would you tarp it if it started raining? Is what I should say, so you won't be overweight.
Yeah, no, we don't tarp it. We just know some back roads.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you're overweight with one of those, just tell the DOT, you got a trash can so I can get rid of some of this trash?
I wish it would work that way.
Where were we at? We were up here. Show your big 4-wheel drive truck. It's not lifted or nothing like that. It's a daily driver. Sometime I would like to get it lifted. What's going on, Nick? How's it going, man? Nick got one of the hats last time, if I remember right. He got one of the green hats. We are almost up to that 3,000. You see it? It's getting closer and closer.
Yeah, I haven't looked yet.
I think we're like 60 away from getting enough subscribers to do the giveaway. Peg leg twisted. Don't get pulled over and yell at the cop, and then knock out in that Z71. Man. River Ridge says, I'm in Jersey going to Massachusetts in the morning. Oh yeah, you get have all that fun with that traffic, man. I don't want none of that.
Oh, it'd be Sunday traffic. It's not going to be that bad.
Oh, Matt's the wannabe Snyder driver. Maybe next year when freight picks up. Yeah, keep an eye on it. Freight, freight's everybody has been talking about it. Freight's not doing that great, stuff like that. You know, there's always ups and downs in trucking. You kind of just have to ride it out for a while. A lot of new people that are here that are going to be like, hey, oh man, this is horrible. Like, I'm not making all the money I was making last year. Like, last year was a good year. This year, we're kind of slowing down some. So trucking always has its up and downs, especially around election years, first quarter, last quarter of the year, just different stuff like that. You just kind of have to hang in there and push past that time, and just remember at the end of the day, it's job security. Like, you got a job at the end of the day. So think about it like this: if our freight's slowing down, a lot of other stuff's slowing down. Warehouse work slowing down. What, grocery slowing down because that's what we're hauling, maybe construction slowing down. Everything's going to be slowing down, and you still have a job right here at Prime or at the company you're at. I don't know, how do you feel on that, Tennessee?
Oh, I agree. If holidays come around, um, people are trying to buy up Christmas presents, but they're not. They're trying to save their money on any construction they're trying to do, so they're not going to the big box stores to buy lumber or building materials. So they're having to not stock up as much as they usually are, and so for flatbed, yeah, we're seeing a slowdown, but not as bad.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people have seen it even worse than it is right now. Like, right now, I don't consider it that bad. I've been talking to some of my buddies, and they're still averaging good mileage. It's not as bad as people are making it out to be, but that goes with anything. Whenever something changes, people make it out to be way worse than it really is. And at the end of the day, it's not that. Oh, look right here, Greenwich right here says Greenwich. This downturn isn't as bad as the one in '08, at least not yet. So, Greenwich has been driving for a while, since '08 at least. That was before I was born, but Greenwich has been out here trucking for a while, and he's seen it worse in '08. So, he just Greenwich, pretty much, what kind of advice would you have for guys out there right now? You have that advice of guys, just don't panic, hang in there, and push through it. It's all going to get better. We're going to get back to where we were, where we were making money. It just takes some time for it all even back out. Or what kind of advice would you give the new guys?
Whoa.
Oh, Tennessee's back. Flatbed don't haul enough to be overweight. Ooh.
Yeah, he must be getting some small loads, because I've hauled a Caterpillar engine that put me 1,000 pounds over my weight.
What'd you do?
I got a warning at the scale.
Oh, I just started unbolting stuff off of it. That part doesn't look that important. That part doesn't look like that. Take that cover off. How much you weigh now, guys?
No, they pretty much told me, can I slide that 1,000 pounds towards my steer tires, and then they'll let me go. So I just got a warning for it.
Oh, wow. Hey, still a warning. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
And I was only 6 miles away from our receiver on that one, too.
6 miles.
Yeah, the scale house was the exit before the exit I needed to take.
You should have told them, hey, guys, send the crane out here, pick this thing up, and drive it back to y'all's location.
Been nice.
What's the weight limit on the crane? I bet it's over that.
Yeah, but at least
see, I told you, Nick did buy one of the Greens hats from me whenever he met up with me. So I remember people. I'm doing good. Twisted Trucks looks like a old 38-year man would drive it.
Yeah, there's no stickers on it. No Hatchet Man sticker.
Yeah,
No nothing on it.
yeah. I kind of like I had my Hatchet Mans on all of my vehicles throughout time, and this one I'm all like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it plain and simple. I don't know what I want to do yet, so kind of just keeping it like that. I don't want no stickers on it right now. BG says Tennessee has a flatbedder. Are you familiar with Keen's TS Flatbedding Company? If so, what are your thoughts on them?
I know knowledge of them, but not too much to have any thoughts on them. I haven't talked to many of their drivers, so.
What do you know of them? What colors are trucks? Are they old trucks, new trucks? What?
I just seen the name on a white truck one time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My client has no further comments on this situation. He is pleading the fifth today. So,
the 5th of what?
the 5th of December.
Oh, okay.
He will get back to the answers to that question on the 5th of December. Oh, man, I reread that one. River Rich is doing a deadhead because he's hauling sailboat fuel.
I bet that's pretty expensive sailboat fuel.
Yeah, you need to buy some?
No, I got plenty outside.
Okay. Nick says, I've been averaging 5,100 solo. Things will turn around. They always do. If you can make it in bad times, then in good times, you'll kill it. Exactly right.
Oh, yeah.
The bad times are going to make you more vicious, going to make you run harder, going to make you pick it up more, going to make sure that you're more efficient with your clocks, make sure you're more efficient with your fuel, everything. You're going to be really on top of your game. Whenever it picks back up, you just keep those habits going and you should be killing it, just like Nick said. So, yeah, I agree with that. You think it'll make people stronger, Tennessee, or?
Oh yeah, it always does. It always makes us stronger because once we stick it out to those times, and then we get into the bigger times, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm all killing myself over here, just scrambling. We're finding words. So
yeah, I do it too all the time. Oh wow! Oh wow! There's gonna be some fighting on Discord. Greenwich pushed through the Depression in 1933. Greenwich, what? I can't even say nothing. Since '83, been a lot of downturns since then. Here's a pro tip, man. Everybody listen up because this is one of those pro tips. Greenwich says, let me go to this one first. Greenwich Trucking says, watch your expensive. You have to control your spending. That's why you need to save for bad times. Fuel management is crucial during the bad times. So kind of like I said earlier, like you're gonna be watching everything. You're gonna be watching your fuel costs. You're gonna have to manage everything to make sure that you're ready for this. Also, hopefully you guys have put back some money for rainy days like this right now, and we will push through this and get past it. I'm not trying to make anyone scared of what's going on because, like I said, it's not bad right now. We're just talking about Greenwich is kind of like, hey, whenever it was bad, this is what I learned. And that's great information right there from a real life guy that's drove in 08 whenever it was down. Have either of you hauled cardboard to Snowflake, Arizona?
no.
What kind of sick guy would have a joke and name something in Arizona Snowflake? It's so hot in Arizona.
It's like Goodyear. Skull.
I just seen you texting or something. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, and Matt's second in it. 2008 was horrible. Sketch, what's up, Sketch? Tennessee, have you met Sketch yet?
Yes, I did.
I'm so jealous right now.
Why?
That's all you had to say? Yes, I did.
I met him.
Sketch, he met you. That's about all he has to say about you. He's not like, oh yeah, pretty good dude.
Well, we didn't talk very long. We talked for a short period of time. I was actually in the middle of doing something when he ran into me. He was just coming out of the upgrade or the class, starting to go out to pre-trip, but he does have a good trainer.
Oh yeah, he has Kiersey.
Oh yeah.
So she's one of the best. She taught us everything we know. Like Tennessee and me, we learned everything from her. River Rich says, I'm just messing around, talking smack. Love you guys. Even you, Tennessee. Apparently he didn't make that much of an impression on you.
I was busy, man.
What were you busy doing?
I think I was on the way to the outhouse and then get back out on the pad or something. But I did have a chance to talk with him a little bit while Kiersey's guy was her other girl was testing, and he said he did pre-trip my truck for a minute, and I told him I appreciate it as long as I know everything's working well and don't need to be replacing parts.
So that's it. Sketch, I'll be out there. I'm gonna be out there tomorrow from 6 a.m. till my guy says I'm done for the day. And Greenwich put such an offensive comment, it won't even let it be shown. It just says hide.
There, I show it.
Oh, there we go. I'm not going to read it, but that's funny. If y'all are in the chat right now, y'all can see it. Let's see. What's Matt say? Hold on. River Rich says, Twisted, have you revived any cones lately? Yes, I revived one the other day. My guy Larry ran it over. Was it Larry or was it Brian? I can't remember which one ran it over, but yeah, I brought that sucker back to life. I'm certified in CPR. I just ain't telling many people that because if you go down, I'm not mouth to mouth and you to help you breathe. Whoa, check this out. Oh, it popped up on here, dude.
Yeah, that's what I've been sitting here doing.
I didn't know it would pop up on here. Tennessee Flatbear just became a member of the channel. He hit that join button down there and just became a member. He has the day one, what's it called? The first month emblem right there. The new member emblem. I like it too. It's
yeah. I wish it would show on the chat screen when you pop it up there. It just shows a circle with two lines on it, but
yeah, no, I don't know why it does that. I guess
it's StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard's a little bit picky on what they do right there. Now back to Matt. Matt says, Twisted, can you get a load tomorrow? I could probably get a load today if I wanted one. Now, it might not leave till tomorrow or the next day, or it might not be here yet, but I could probably go get me a load. Or I could definitely bobtail to New Jersey and get a load. Done that before. New Jersey. That's a heck of a... and I was looking at Facebook today. I was So on the way back, I started getting back into Prime stuff, and I started going through some Facebook stuff, and I'm seeing a lot of people deadheading. I seen somebody deadhead from Utah to Indiana. So I'm seeing people deadheading, and that is Prime's way of keeping you moving, trying to get you paid instead of just sitting somewhere for a load waiting. So I mean, that's one of the good things about Prime is that they're going to try to keep you moving, whether it be deadhead or take this trailer there or something to make sure that you're taken care of. Tennessee, hopefully Sketch didn't too bad when he ran into you coming out of class. Sketch says, got to get 4 more hours of training in, and then I'm eligible to test. Kiersey is going to put me in for Wednesday.
Well, good luck.
Dang, that's super fast.
Yeah, what she's saying about you, man, you're learning, you're catching on pretty quick.
4 more hours of training in, and then eligible to test. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Kirsty ain't playing around. See, she taught us everything she knows, and she's a pro. I couldn't get somebody that quick on the test. But you must be a quick learner over there.
Yeah, she said he's a pretty quick learner on everything she's been teaching him, and he's been on the ball with this pre-tripping. Like I said, he pre-tripped my truck all day Thursday. So
yeah, you'll have plenty of time.
Pre-tripped it.
You can always pre-trip that purple truck. It never goes nowhere. It just sits there with a flatbed on it.
Where's yours been sitting?
I don't even know. I hope it's still in the same spot.
It is. It was still there when I left this morning.
That reminds me, I got to walk. I hope it's not raining tomorrow because I got to walk all the way to that sucker.
Well, you can park on the pad in the morning.
That's true. He put in a lot of studying before he got here. Greenwich says, I'll take deadhead every time. See, that's contagious. You're stuttering over there. Got me. Greenwich says, I'll take deadhead every time. Prime will pay for your fuel surcharge, and then you get you into good paying reload areas. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying right there. They're getting you moving, you're getting paid for moving, and then hey, if you get to those good reload areas, then that's even better because you're ready to pick up some freight from that areas. And they usually try to put you in a place that has a lot of freight coming out. Like when they stuck me up in Jersey, I already knew, hey, it's the Northeast. There are places all over I can pick up there.
Yeah, Greenwich was godfathered into the CDL school.
Oh, he didn't have to test?
He was godfathered in. He walked in and he said, I want my driver's license. All right, do you want the motorcycle and your CDL? And he's like, yes.
Hey, when they built the first semi truck, he was there. He was the crash dummy for it. So like they're all like, hey, see how fast you can go around this curve so we know what kind of sign to put here. They said, go faster. Hey, I got it on 2 wheels that time. No, we ain't going faster than that. Put that sign at 35.
Well, they mislabeled a couple of them in Springfield. It says 40 and you can do 55.
Days. Yeah. Test it out in 14 days. That's the goal for everybody.
A minimum of 14 days.
Minimum of 14 days. River Ridge says Greenwich's horse and wagon didn't need a test. Wow. Matt says, not giving you a hard time. Prime seems great. Maybe not OTR. Yeah, Prime's great. OTR takes a special somebody to be running OTR. Like if you can stick with OTR, you're pretty hardcore in my book. Cause man, like with the family and everything, it is hard. It is real hard. Unless you get Midwest Regional.
Was that a jab?
Yeah, how hard is it OTR?
It's not that hard. You just got to run and
No,
run
being away from family. How hard is
and
that?
run and run. Oh, being away from your family. Okay, now that's where you put in a wrench in that gears. Yeah, it's hard being away from your family for a long period of time like that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Did I miss the peg leg ding dong video? Leg ding dong video? No, we are gonna play it before you take off though. Hey, if you haven't liked, commented, and subscribed, then Peg Leg is gonna tell you how to do this.
Hey everybody, hit that like button, borrow my leg to smash that ding dong bell. Oh, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too.
We mouth it and like point at the. We're all like, hey, hit that bell there, hit that there, boom. I still love that. I still love that. Make sure you follow his directions on how to hit the like button. Make sure you make that bell ring. Make sure it does not say personalized. It says all. That way you will get notified on all the content coming out. I've been noticing when people are subscribing to the channel, when you click that bell, they start off by saying personalized and you have to change it to all. And every so often you got to jump back on there and make sure it's still all. Like, take Tennessee Flatbedder, for example. I have to keep on getting on there and changing his to all, or I'll miss something. So make sure y'all, when y'all check that bell, make sure it says all, not personalized. That way we don't miss any content from here or Tennessee Flatbedder. It's kind of hard to miss his content because you just go on there and it's spaced out weekly. So like it's pretty good. If you go if you channel 1 week at a time, you'll find something. Or bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Did you do a Thanksgiving video? I haven't even checked.
I did a Thanksgiving short.
Oh, I'll have to look at it.
Me and the old lady did.
I seen that. Hey, are you guys liking the shorts? Like I've been trying to put out more shorts. I recorded a whole bunch of them and just been playing around with them this week, throwing them out, seeing if people like them or if you absolutely hate them. Tennessee Flatbedder over there, he's like the king of making shorts because he puts out a short video and he gets about 5,000 views in about 1 minute.
I wish.
Help essay.
I got a lot of guest stars today.
Yeah. I'm trying to lean over and look around you too. That's the sad part.
There. And then I'll go the other way.
They're having fun. Look, Greenwich, those Stones wheels were hard to get rolling.
Oh, I bet.
There was no CDL when I started. It was called a chauffeur's license. Greenwich was pushing those stone wheels in leopard skin, holding a wooden club. Greenwich says, "Don't put Midwest Regional down. It treats me real good." No, I'm not Greenwich. It's just I haven't ever been in a regional like that. Like I was going everywhere, all over the place, but I was also on a team truck, so I didn't have no opportunity for that. Cool, great job. Pegleg says, "I love running California to South Carolina and back. I lost that bell ringer this morning due to an incident with a turkey." Did you think the turkey was your leg and you try to put the turkey on? We know you can't see good. We see you on Discord with your magnifying glass eye looker to see what you were pressing on the phone, so I could see it now. He couldn't find his magnifying glass, picked up the turkey, tried to stand up, fell straight on the ground. Poor guy.
I think the turkey didn't make it to the oven and it ran off with his leg.
Oh, gobble gobble. Any CDLA job is better than nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anything that you get specialized, whether it be an endorsement or anything you get more on that CDL, and you're actually using it, the more you're bettering yourself. Like I hear people all the time, I'm getting my hazmat at Prime. And I'm all like, that's cool, but are you running a lot of hazmat through Prime? No, I just want to get the hazmat. Like my suggestion is like, if you're going to get the hazmat, like go somewhere where you're going to use it a lot. Like, it does open the door for more loads at Prime. It does open the door for more loads. So like, I can't say that it doesn't, but the thing is, how often do you use it enough? And does the loads pay so much it's worth having to take that test, get the background done, all that good stuff just to get it done? That's kind of what I look at. To me, it's if I wanted to get my hazmat because I wanted to go back to Texas and drive in the oil field in Odessa or Midland or something. So like that was the goal at the end of the day. Whenever I came out here, it was all like, get your CDL, do your year so you don't owe no money back, and then you're going to quit at your year and you're going to go out there and you're going to work for an oil company out there hauling fuel or frac sand or whatever, whatever it takes to survive, and I did a lot of research and it took me a while to figure out how they get paid, and whenever I was looking into the stuff, it was like hourly stuff like that. So I had every time I got a load out in that area, or I hit up my family, people that may know, like I hit them up and go, how's it work? And they're all like, man, you got to get to that double and that triple time overtime. You got to be willing to put in like 80 hours a week. Like you're going to be sleeping 4 hours in your truck a day. So like you'll work all day. You work for like 20 hours. You sleep for 4 hours. You got to figure out like whenever you got to time your pump system. It's going to take this long to fill it up. It's going to take this long to empty it. You sleep during that time. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I'm going to be away from the family just as much as I was OTR, if not more, doing oil field. So like, I was all like, the oil field is up and down all the time. My family's always talking about like, I got a lot of family in Odessa, Texas, and they're pretty much like, yeah, you got to save up because when the oil field goes down, you got to save that money and move to the next job. I got a lot of friends and family out there, and, it's not jobs. Your job's not stable at all. You want a stable job, then you're going to stay where people have to eat or, like, construction's never going to stop. So Tennessee flatbed is good. Like people are always going to have houses built. They're always going to need to re-roof houses. They're always going to need, to repave roads, to build buildings, all of the stuff that he hauls. It's job security instead of going to the oil field where it all depends who the president is. It depends on politics, and it depends on, hey, you know what? I made a lot of money off that oil in the ground, and I'm not going to sell it that cheap, so I'm going to just shut down the pumps. I'm just going to shut down drilling till the price of it goes back up. Once it goes back up, I'll let y'all drill again, and we'll start doing this again. But right now, just enjoy some time off because that oil in the ground will be worth more money tomorrow than what it's worth today. So just leave it in the ground. We're not going to drill it. And your job depends on that. Your job depends on this oil tycoon, this millionaire oil tycoon, that he doesn't really care if you're drilling making money or not, because he already has enough money. But if he drills today, is that oil he's drilling up going to be worth as much as it will tomorrow? So it depended on like the economy and all that stuff. I mean, like I don't want to even mess with that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay where I'm at, and I'm happy here. And I found a way to make it work. And, I don't know how we got off onto all that, but yeah. Tennessee, you got in. Where were you going?
I was just listening to you ramble on about the oil field. I didn't know that much about it.
Yeah. What was your plans? Year or what?
Okay, I lost the question.
What was your plans coming into Prime? What was the goals you set? Was it a year here and then what?
Actually, I think I was planning on more than 5, and maybe get my own truck later down the road and go somewhere else, or go for work for myself. I wasn't know yet.
Okay, so you're going with the flow.
Oh yeah.
I'm a really goal-oriented person. Like, I have to set up goals and stuff to work for. And right now, like, I've been thinking about, hey, next year, what's my goal for next year? I've been thinking about that a lot here lately, and I don't know what my goal is for next year. Still kind of like, I know that it's going to be staying here at Prime, but like, what am I going to work for next year to improve what I'm doing this year? So I always try to improve myself in one way or another. Like, whenever I improve myself on backing, there was one person I went to, and I already knew that that's who I had to get my information from, and that was Justin, to make myself better at the backing. And my guys were passing drive. Like, nobody was failing drive, so I was good in that area. And then I wanted to pick up pre-trip after I got the backing down. I started talking to Justin, and he said, "Man, I already got it printed out like that." I was like, "What?" So he gave me a copy of that. So next year, what am I going to improve on? Greenwich, back to the hazmat. My bad. That's where we got on the oil fill. In my opinion, hazmat doesn't pay good enough for the hassle of getting it. How about you, Tennessee? Flatbed do a lot of hazmat?
We don't do much of any hazmat at all.
I didn't think so. I figured maybe y'all had some tanks sometimes y'all haul, like maybe some gas, like those propane tanks or anything.
Yep, no, we don't haul propane. We don't haul no fuel, no gas. The only thing we haul on liquid side is liquid dye for mulch, or de-icer for runways.
Jeff Stedman says a couple good things about Prime. Number one is your job security. I've noticed they have some of the best equipment on the road. As number two, where's
He
number
left that
two
one
at?
blank.
I guess there's no more. Matt says, you good still? At least 30K team for anybody to work at Prime. 50K right now. Wait. At least 30K team for anyone to work at Prime. If you're talking about the TNT, it's 50K miles. 30K team for anybody to work at Prime. Does he mean teams are making 30K? Teams are making way more than 30K.
Oh yeah.
Way more than 30K. Like, teams are probably paying taxes of 30K. Greenwich says, waiting for the national speed limit to return to 55 like we had from the 70s to the 90s. And Greenwich, from what I'm hearing is and what I'm seeing is that they're gonna drop the speed limit of the trucks. They're gonna govern them all. So, and I've heard people talk about it here recently. They were telling me that I'm in a bunch of trucker groups, and like some of the guys were telling me that they used to have the speed limit everywhere, a certain speed for semi trucks. One guy told me that, man, he said about 40 years ago, he was telling me 40 years ago, they had a nighttime speed limit for the trucks. Nighttime speed limit of a truck could only go a certain speed at night. And I was like, wow, I never even heard of that. Only time I kind of heard of that is in Texas. We used to have the daytime speed limit and the nighttime speed limit for the highway.
I remember those.
We'll see if they actually go ahead and make truckers govern their trucks. We'll see. You know, they can do whatever they want. I guess they're the boss. They regulate everything.
I guess Jeff's second was the good equipment.
Oh, okay. Sketch says, so met a driver today that offered to get me on his truck for TNT. I'll get with y'all tomorrow to see if either of y'all know who he is. That's fishing, man. Like fishing, we're not supposed to be fishing for students. Students ain't supposed to be fishing for trainers. Like trust in the program. Just go through the matching process or talk to Kiersey about it and see what she says. But you know, like I don't believe in fishing.
So who's TNT matching for reefer?
That is Chris Martin, and he don't play around.
Chris Martin is for reefer. Belinda is for flatbed, and I still haven't caught tankers guys yet. But
yeah,
those are the people that set you up with your TNT trainer.
So Big Houston, hey, no hippie trucking and transport trade. Hey, at the end of his video, if y'all go watch his last video, the one he was talking about me in, if y'all watch it till the very end, y'all will hear something pretty funny. He got me good. So I'll tell you about it later, Thomas. I want people to go watch his video. That way they'll see what it is. The name of the video is, I think it's called Night Driving. Let me find the exact name of it. It'll be real quick. The exact Why Drive Nights. So that's the title of the video. It's his last video. He made it 4 hours ago. So make sure y'all check it out. And it's kind of funny. Watch it all the way through. Y'all will find it. Y'all solar powered truckers. Yeah, we're solar powered truckers. Like I get up 5 a.m. and I'm usually trying to get out of there by like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. So yeah, it's a nighttime. Like I made that video about nighttime driving. Team truck should be like $200K a year or more. Number 2 was the equipment. So yeah. No Hippie says they ain't gonna govern anything. Well, I hope you're right because it would kind of not be good if everybody was doing 60 miles per hour. Like every truck out there, the highways would be kind of blocked by people trying to pass people. World's slowest passing would be going on like crazy. Big Houston says trucks back in the old days were like 55 miles per hour.
That's how fast they could go.
Dude, they were burning coal back then. Greenwich says everyone was 55 miles per hour, including cars. Texas used to have a bunch of different speed limits depending on the time of the day. Yeah, and I think that it was until like 2006 they did away with that nighttime speed limit. I couldn't stand that nighttime speed limit. Like I would go to work in the afternoon and I would be out of work in the morning while it was still dark. Since it was still dark, I had to drive the nighttime speed limit. So it cost way more time by doing a slower speed. And you don't think that it would cost very much time going slower. What?
Yeah, I don't remember her last name, what her last name is. So,
Oh, Belinda's?
hmm
Oh, I have no idea. That's a question for you. You're team flatbed over there.
oh yeah, and I just said I don't remember what her last name is. Just call her Belinda.
You're letting me down. You got to know last names. You're the flatbed guy.
I barely remember first names.
You couldn't have made up something.
It didn't been wrong.
Yeah, it's Belinda. Yep, that's who it was. Sketch says, yeah, just come up to me in the cafeteria and started talking kind of cough off guard. Seemed a little weird. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to fish.
Keep on, like, I'm telling you, like, it's the quickest way to really set Chris Martin on fire. I'll tell you that. Peg Leg says, night driving is running moonshine. So we're going to change no hippie from no hippie trucking and transportation to moonshine trucking and transportation.
Moonshine runner.
Moonshine running. Dollar accounts. Jeff says it's all about parking, day or night. It's fine if you leave out at the right time and find some open spots when you're done. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
A lot of it has to do with luck too. It's kind of like, man, I've been parking sometimes whenever I'm all like, oh, there ain't gonna be no spots in this truck stop or none of them around here. I found a spot. It's been empty. Then I've been like, man, I'll always park at this truck stop at this time of the day. It's always plenty of room in it. And I couldn't find parking there. So it just depends. It really does. But Jeff, you're right. If you can run your clocks and manage it perfectly, like it's going to be way easier to find parking. Like I usually stop earlier if I'm running days. I stop earlier to try to find parking. If I'm running nights, then I try to run as late as I can into the morning to park. Less people. Dang, it is pouring outside.
Yeah, it finally calmed down here.
Yeah. I'm going to let you answer this one, Tennessee. This one's all yours. You're the expert on this. Do primes have Volvos, and are they planning on lowering the TNT miles back to 30,000?
Prime does have some Volvos, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. I haven't heard anything from the grapevine that says they're going to lower it back down.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about them lowering it either. Real nighttime drivers drive sundown to sun up, starting at 3 a.m. in the daytime is day driving. Well, yeah, I can agree with that. I liked seeing mine was considered early morning because I like the midnight shift to like 8 or 9 in the morning. That's what I like. I try to purposely drive like that. Gotta go, see ya. Hey, thanks for stopping by, No Hippie. I appreciate it. Load, unload, manage traffic, 1,800. I don't know what that means. I guess manage your. I have no clue.
By 6 p.m. I mean, if you're trying to hit Houston and trying to find a place to shut down, you better be doing it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, Houston, Dallas, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas was, from what I understand, people were telling me Dallas is getting pretty rough on parking. Like homeless people are real bad in Dallas right now, and people knocking on your doors and stuff. I got like a long email about the certain place in Dallas. I'll have to find that email I got. Yeah, I was like, man, this is a long email, but it was complaining about homeless people, and it had the names of the places that had the most homeless people. Like this dude did his research. He even like wrote down like how many times his door got knocked on each night parking in these areas. I was like, whoa, this guy's a little bit about keeping score and stuff.
Jeez. FBG. How's it going, Jeff?
Who's Jeff?
One of my old students.
Jeff, he knows you were on his truck at one point, but he don't know which one.
Oh, I know which one. He stuck out. He was memorable.
So, Jeff, I hear you on avoid all major cities, but I'm telling you, sometimes I found better parking inside major cities than I found around major cities. It's like a lot of people have that mentality right there of avoiding parking in the major city. Stop before you get to it or stop after you pass it. Well, what I'm finding out is that in the city, nobody's stopping inside it because they're all like, oh, man, everyone's going to be filling it up. I've been getting lucky like that. Or whenever I was out last time, I got lucky like that.
Yeah, flatbed's never lucky like that.
Never. Yeah, you just out there with a dollar account. Dollar account.
What other conversation you have, P. Matt?
Yeah, I'm a little bit lost on that too. Okay, No Hippie says, before I go, if anyone sees me parked at Campus Inn, hit me up for free dinner at Fire and Ice.
There you go. There's an invitation for you.
Let's see, pick me up. Let's go over there and knock on his door. Free dinner.
Yeah, I know 4 people right now at the Campus Inn that needs to go over there and get some free food dinner. Only one of them's in chat right now.
Which are the other 3?
Our 3 students.
I got 1.
And then I've got 2. And an etch.
Pegleg says, Gene, me, and K Whopper or a Pete Volvo and internationals can go away and I won't miss them. So seems like you're all about the
Freightliner all the way.
I mean the Freightliner flatbeds. You're all about the Freightliners. Out of Flagstaff tonight. Little America Travel Center has some great food and the ice cream's good.
I don't know if you know about
everybody likes the ice cream.
Are you sure, Twisted? Do you like ice cream now?
Tennessee, you're horrible, man. He gave me lactose intolerant, man, and I forget that I have it, and now I can't eat ice cream because I've been hanging out with him, and I'm such a hypochondriac that, like, since he was messed up, since he was damaged over there and couldn't eat milk and stuff, he was damaged. I got damaged, and now I can't. Milk is no good. Oh, so No Hippies Monday or Tuesday. If y'all see that truck out there, the nice Peterbilt with a giant peace symbol on her, don't be scared to go talk to him. And if you can coax him out with his headset on, then hopefully he's still doing the $100 or whatever it was, $20 or whatever, that you caught him with a super trucker headset on walking around. Yeah, he don't like those super trucks. Greenwich Trucking says, damn, a week late. Get into Prime for a free dinner. Oh, yeah. Well, is that this weekend that Greenwich is coming in, the 3rd?
Yep, the 3rd.
But is that this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about it. I just didn't know it was next weekend. It's on my calendar right here, though. So, Greenwich dinner right there.
Yeah,
Greenwich is coming in.
Which is on the old lady's phone.
Oh, Why is it there?
Because she's the one that reminds me of what we got to do for scheduling.
Gotcha. Look, ice cream is good. Y'all enjoy ice cream. I haven't had ice cream since I've been getting sick on milk. Matt says dollar accounts pay $1,800 a week. Most companies, but I'm not a CDL driver. Oh, okay. What's Discord? Tennessee, you got the Discord in there earlier, I think.
Did put it in there. I'll put it in again.
Okay, copy and paste it.
Yep.
So yeah, Discord is where we go after some of the live streams and we talk and hang out, and everybody can chit chat on there. It's voice chat instead of just watching a screen and typing on there. It's like it's a lot of fun. Greenwich didn't join us last week. I was kind of like, man, Greenwich didn't even come in there after Pegleg done kicked him out of the live. Oh, you missed all that, Tennessee. Last week,
Yeah, I did miss that.
Pegleg was kicking people out left and right. Just out the live, out the live, out the live. Get out here. We don't even know what he was doing.
I don't even know if he seen what he was doing.
Right? Look, Greenwich says Tennessee only gets to bring one wife.
Yep, I'll only bring one wife. And there's the Discord.
Yeah. And there's the Discord. Well, guys, we want to jump on here, make up for not being on here Thanksgiving Day. I'm freaking tired. I've been in a car all day with the kids screaming like, it's crazy. You ever seen Tommy Boys where the guy explains like how his brakes are doing better than the other company, and he's all like, yeah, the other guys are driving down the road and their kids are screaming and they're all like, oh, damn, blah, blah, blah. And the brakes are screeching on, but they're not working because you didn't buy our brakes or whatever. And the kids are screaming, oh, yeah, that's what I felt like all day today. So, anyways, thank you all for watching tonight. Make sure you subscribe over there to Tennessee Flatbetter. Subscribe to this channel. Let's get this up to 3K, and we are out of here.
Later.